Naomi, hold on. You're running 7th, Gareth. Well done.
Hello, welcome. Episode 44, Cookies Rambles. You're joining me in Longley Park in Sheffield for the South Yorkshire Cross Country League. So it's the second one in the season. I'm not running today, and there's many reasons why I don't run cross country anymore. And you're also joining me with... So what happened this week, Naomi?
I went on a road trip and we got a dog. She's called Piper. She's 6 months old and she's a little baby.
And she's related to Bessie. So last week on Cookies Rambles, on the Saturday, we went to Darlington, and obviously I didn't tell you last week, so I didn't want mum and dad to know. So I went to Darlington to look at another dog, and then we ended up coming home and we didn't get that dog, because it was from Dogs Trust, and then it wasn't the right dog for us. So came home and we looked around the KC register and all that sort of stuff, and we've ended up coming away with Bessie's cousin. So Bessie's granddad, because she's inbred, granddad on both sides.
We don't tell everyone that.
Oh, sorry, we don't tell everyone that. So inbred on both sides, granddad on both sides, is Piper's great granddad. So they are
on one side.
Yeah, on one side, because Piper's not inbred. So yeah, we think Piper's going to be faster than Besschoge. Running around the garden.
Like Bessie.
Running around the garden, early impressions are that she's going to be faster than Besschoge. So watch this space for us getting her quicker than 18:25 PB for Piper when she's ready. She's only 6 months, so we've got to introduce her to running a little bit slowly, because she's only little and got little limbs.
She's done a 100-metre dash.
She has done a 100-metre dash with Naomi. And me, she ran up the hill in Wilfort Park. So yeah, that's us big news this week. We've got another dog, which that's been another distraction in life as well this week when it comes to training. So cheer, that's what it is. I thought I'd save that and snip it in for Naomi to tell you. So Naomi's racing, it's the second one in season. We missed the first one, don't even know where it was, because we were doing Yorkshire Marathon on the same day. And then we're jumping in on the second one. There's 4 in the series. I think Naomi's races are all around 6k long, and then the men's races range, I think it's 10k. It's been a while since I've done cross country. Yeah, so cross country, I do love it. I enjoy running off-road, I enjoy training off-road, but so because I've jumped straight from a marathon block and it would be straight into a cross country block without any downtime or rest, I've decided to park the cross country for this year again. I previously broke my foot, I bang on about it all the time, don't I? A couple of years ago, 2021, and yeah, I put that in part down to wearing spikes at cross country races. So I choose not to run the races and push myself that much off-road anymore, and just use it for easy running off-road, and picking my targets and where I want to focus in terms of what is right for me. And I know that I am a road runner, not a cross-country runner, even though it does build you a lot of winter strengths and there is a lot of benefits to running cross-country season, but yeah, it's one of them choices that unfortunately I've had to make. So yeah, had a decent week of training, had some other distractions in life this week, but it's been nice, and we're 2 weeks after Yorkshire Marathon, so yeah, still mindful of that as well, so not expecting legs to have recovered 100% just yet. I've done a session this week, and did it was like first baptism back into running a training session with the group, which were quite nice as well. Went down to Dorothy Hyman track, so back on the track as well this week, and then I tried to do like a mini session Thursday night as well, which were also quite good, just to start getting my legs used to running a little bit quicker on a Thursday.
It's a muddy run. I'm not running anymore, we've done 2 miles.
I thought you were just about to say.
One of the marshals sent a clip along.
Yeah, so week in training anyway. Keeping my mileage still a little bit lower for me, but it'll be high if anyone else has to look at it. So kicked off Monday. It was 8 mile in the morning, I believe. No, 10 mile in the morning, and then it was very, very misty actually on Monday. And then 5k in the evening, so 13 mile. A big step down from the usual 15, 16, 17 mile that I usually do on a Monday. And then Tuesday, said I had a track session, so 3.5 mile in the morning. Ran with Bessie a little bit, and Bessie fancied half a mile, and that was that. So she wanted half a mile, so we did half a mile out and back. And then ended up, I did 6k then in total. And then in the evening, track session down at Dorothy Hyman, and it was 1200 meters. So we were meant to be doing, the group were doing 8 of them. I ended up doing 6 because I could feel the quality slipping a little bit. And then I just did 2 faster 400s just to wake the legs up. And then after that, it was into Wednesday, where I did 14 mile on Wednesday. Ran with Kai in the morning, and then Birdie in the evening. So we're 8 in the morning with Kai, and then 6 with Birdie in the evening. That was quite good, and it just shows that running with people just gets you out the front door, doesn't it? And then into Thursday, exactly the same. It was 8 mile and then 6 mile in the evening. Ran with Kai in the morning, and then on my own ran up to my parents to have some spag bol Thursday night, and that were quite nice. But I ended up running a mini session on the way there, and that were 30 seconds on with a minute off, just to get some speed back in the legs with some shorter little efforts. And then Friday, sticking to my promise, 8 mile on Friday, just the one run. Went into work. No, I worked from home Friday, so that was quite nice, and just had a nice chill out day. I did have to go for a meeting over at Grimethorpe at the other side of Barnsley, but yeah, that were nice. And then into Saturday, so back on home turf, Barnsley parkrun. Ran up to the park, which was about 3 mile from our front door now. A far cry from what used to be half a mile, not even that, 1/4 mile from my mum and dad's front door. So 3 mile up to Barnsley parkrun, and then did 17:15 at Barnsley parkrun, and then had a coffee and a drink with Taylor in the cafe, and Naomi. So Taylor's someone that's just started training with us that lives at Ireland, and then ended up going 4 mile back home and put a little bit of effort in on the way back home. Right, just pause there because Naomi and Ruby are just running past. Come on, girls. Well done, Naomi. Well done, looking good, Naomi. Yeah, so nice to be back on. I got Naomi then on video, by the way. Nice to be back on home territory and do Barnsley parkrun again as well, so that was quite good. And then this morning, woke up, Naomi's obviously doing the cross country, so I decided to run through and come and support the cross country, which I was going to come through and support. So yeah, I decided to run through 15 mile from Barnsley to Sheffield. So I've crossed borders this morning and come into Sheffield, so I'm basically a southerner now, with my broad Barnsley accent. So yeah, one of the reasons I don't do cross country, obviously broke my foot, and don't want to put undue stress on my foot by running off-road in spikes. I know you can wear your trail shoes as well, but yeah, I didn't want to put undue stress on my foot. And then as well, it's just I don't want to race too much and do too much on my little legs. So I do want to race more, and I have said that I want to race more, but I'm just mindful that I've got quite a few road races in the calendar this winter, with Doncaster 10k, Percy Pud, Travellers 6, Brass Monkey and stuff like that. So yeah, I decided to avoid the cross country season again this year, which yeah, it's a shame, but yeah, you got to pick your battles, and unfortunately that's one that I don't want to even try and win. So just been mindful of that. Come on, Rubes. Downhill for a little bit now. From Rotherham? I think so, yeah. Come on, Naomi. Downhill bit. Go on, Naomi. Well done.
Horrible this.
No, it's a right nice course. Bessie, what we're playing at? Yeah, so another reason. So I feel like I'm just moaning. Cookie's moan today. So yeah, just mindful after marathon, like take away the marathon and everything that you've done, and if it was just a training run, just mindful that I don't want to cause my centre drop into like overreaching, overtraining tackle. So building up like muscle soreness, muscle fatigue, reduction of sleep, not eating right and all that sort of stuff. So it's very easy to build that up post marathon as well, and just get it in your head that you are training quite a lot, and you're doing quite a lot of volume and putting a lot of load and stress on your body, especially post marathon, just as much you are pre-marathon. Seeing quite a lot of people that I know develop like stress responses after a marathon. So a stress response might be when might be a bruise that just appears out of nowhere, and it might be like an ache in your foot or an ache in your knee or a joint or something like that, and that's a stress response. And then a stress response can develop into something a little bit worse, so it could be a stress fracture, which I've previously had, which obviously came off the back of me doing a marathon and then straight into cross-country season. So yeah, that's probably main reason that I don't do cross-country season anyway. But it is nice just to stand and watch Naomi and support everyone else as well that are out on the course today that are doing cross-country. So there'll be quite a few club mates and people that we train with and know and love that are racing today as well. Go on, big finish. Well done, Ruby. Well done.
You're going to London probably.
Yeah. We've paid for hotel. Go on, Naomi. Go on, all the way in. Well done. Yeah, so that's short and sweet Cookie's Rambles this week anyway. Not much to talk about. So yeah, entered a few races this week. Ferriby 10, which is back end of January, entering Doncaster 10k, which is back end of November, and then I'm going to enter York 5k as well, which is in a couple of weeks, just to start loosening the legs off and target some shorter road races. Sounds a bit contradictory to say I'm dodging cross-country season, doesn't it? And then also this week, as we've mentioned earlier, we've got 2 dogs now, so if you want to watch some bonus footage of Piper as new dog in the household, I'll put it some post-credits footage like they do in the Marvel's cinematic universe, and you can stay on and watch that if you want. If you don't, you can just end the video as soon as the credits start rolling. So yeah, been a decent week of training. 88 miles banked on 6,500 foot of climb, which is pretty good, to be honest. And it's not like all southerners that run on flat stuff. You can tell we're up north when you've got a bit of climb involved. So yeah, cheers for listening to Cookie's Rambles this week, and I'll catch you next week on the flip side when it be episode 45. Ciao. It wasn't even recording you then when you first started waving. You look very colourful today. I think it's just the contrast though.
Go on, Anne! Woo! Well done!
biggest one, Bessie. So what happened this week, Naomi?
I went on a road trip and we got a dog. She's called Piper. She's 6 months old and she's a little baby.
And she's related to Bessie. So...
Oh, mummy is just doing kisses. Big change, we're going to walk. Good girls.
Thing is not.
Going on? You're sulking. Hiya. Should we go walk? Do you wanna... Behaving, and who's the one being the baby?
That's coffee.
Good girl! A monkey! Good girl! Good girl! Sit! Good girl! That's your name! Clever girl! Where's she gone?
heard pompous mills, didn't you? Snack.